Welcome to Super Stuff Unboxed. Hello and welcome to another episode of Super Stuff Unboxed. Today we're definitely opening something super. It's the Fantastic Four's thing. Happens to come with two Super Skrull heads, Marvel Legends size, and what an amazing looking version of the thing. This Build-A-Figure set includes many iconic iterations of the characters. However, if I was going to pair this thing with anybody, this is an amazing iconic Doctor Doom, and this She-Hulk is just as superbly sculpted and looks just as good as the thing. So, speaking of that She-Hulk in the same set, you can see you get great quality, great size, great articulation, especially for a Marvel Legend. Holy cow, look at these two figures. As long as we're bringing out the She-Hulk that's in the set, though, anytime you get a chance to partner up and pair up a Hulk and a thing together, just look at how well these two might pair together with the multiple shading or shades of orange, multiple shades of green. And then, of course, if you're going to pair the thing with anybody, I like a Flame On Johnny Storm a little bit more myself than the one that was just shown on the back of this box, where they all happen to have their Fantastic Four suits on. So this would be my clutch Fantastic Four versus, the family of four. If they were ever going to splinter off or were to get so popular, like some of the other teams do, that the Fantastic Four gets a spinoff, this would be my lineup. I know a lot of people would throw Wolverine or Spider-Man into the mix. But, yeah, to have two kind of co-equal teams, the two kind of powerful, different looking sort, I would put on a team with a couple of Hulks, and I put kind of the mom and dad with Nathaniel Richards. All right, just an absolutely amazing figure about to be unboxed. Really excited about getting a couple of Skrull heads for the Super Skrull, of course. But if you wanted to just use them, man, Skrull heads can come in handy in so many ways. All right, let's do it. It's currently the very, very end of March 2025. This thing has been boxed for a while. Do I see a copyright date on here real quick? No, I don't. Not real quick. Marvel. I have to cut this out. It's got to be on here somewhere. 2019 says right there. Wow, currently 2025. This thing's been boxed for a while. Looks amazing, but I'm here to unbox them so you don't have to. All right, let's just rip this box apart. Let's do it just to show everybody this thing isn't going back in and immediately being sold on eBay or something. All right. Probably a Fantastic Four logo in the back. Yes, we've got ourselves two Skrull heads that are just standard size looking, Marvel Legend holes. There is an A carved into this one, it looks like, and a B kind of carved into this one, which is probably super hard for you guys to pick up. Very interesting. Look at these. Oh my gosh. This is why I like this one more than just the retro carded, which also looks amazing. Wow. Super stuff. Super Skrulls. Awesome. So happy about those. All right. Now let's get this thing out. Oh, yes. There is some heft. There is stiff joints. The classic looking head. There's no tricep swivel, but again, it's the rock arm. I wouldn't want a lot of cuts. Oh, there is a cut right around the shorts. Okay, double pin knee. I'm not mad about it for 2019. Oh, we've got these swiveled ankles. 2019. Interesting. In the back and forth. Okay, cool. All right, we've got a really, really big thing here. Really awesome character. Again, head just slightly larger than the Super Skrulls or classic Marvel Legend. Again, this set, the absolute quality and the heft for these Marvel Legends. Holy cow, these things, this set was superb. Absolutely superb. They didn't go cheap. Definitely would pair them and have them stand off against, this is the Silvestri Marvel Select Hulk, which I didn't mention, by the way. A little bit smaller in size, but what is the thing's size comparison to the Hulk? He's supposed to be smaller. Then there's all these other characters that say Fantastic Four, like these carded Fire Lords, which maybe you'd have like Johnny and the Thing team up against the Herald of Galactus or someone of that level. Anyway, definitely some super stuff. I can't wait to see a version like this in live action in the movies. I do really like these shorts. It looks like this belt is, does it? It's completely, yeah, this thing is not a fix, just so we're clear. Yeah, look at that slide up. For those that are doing the customizations, that little kind of detail matters. All right, thank you so much for watching Super Stuff Unboxed. We appreciate you. We'll catch you next time. Let's take some pics. Yeah.